There we go.
Okay.
All right. So for number one, I put D. What did you get for number one?
I think I might have read it wrong. Hold on. Yeah. No. Yeah, I read that wrong.
Yeah.
So D it is because I had
We all know I've done that.
and I was like, wait a minute, why does that so different?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read the question wrong. Okay.
Okay. Number two, I put D.
Yeah, me too.
Three, I put A.
Hold on.
I didn't really know on this one because it's such a weird question. I didn't really find it anywhere in the book. Did you?
Yeah, no, and I was trying to remember back to like accounting, and I had
Which I'm
picked
in right now, but that's none of
I,
those answers really
I
fit, to be honest.
I picked retained earnings
But
because there
retained
was
earnings is beginning retained earnings plus net income minus dividends,
so this was the amount of revenue received from the sale of products minus the cost of production.
which technically is net income
Yeah. So
or income.
so you think it would be earnings?
Well, I mean, it's not dividend. It's not economic profit deals with what they could make in another market. Dividends, we know it's not that. It's not retained earnings. So
Uh,
I put earnings because I couldn't think of anything else it could possibly be.
yeah, I was with you. I was going between retained and earnings as well, but I just picked retained. But
I mean, I read the whole chapter. I didn't see that anywhere in the chapter we're talking.
no, I didn't, and I've read most of the chapter. Just the very end, I hadn't quite 100% finished, but I was skimming it, so I don't.
And the quiz goes pretty well in order.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, for four, I put C.
So did I.
Five, I put A.
Yes.
6A.
Okay, hold on. 6. Yes.
Oh, crap, I'm not marking these. Hold on.
I just thought I was being super slow.
Jeez. I'm losing it. A. 4C. 5A. 6A. All right, now we're on 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
I put C.
Yeah, me too.
8. I put nothing.
Oh, I put C.
I think I skipped that question on accident. Hold on. Other things being constant, when a firm sells new shares of stock, the demand for stock increases. Firm sells new shares of stock. I think it's A. Because when you flood the market, price
supply.
goes down.
Okay, supply. But the price decreases, or should the price increase?
Well, it's not saying that the value of the company increased at all. It's just saying that they're selling more stock. So technically, like in accounting, when you sell more stock, your price goes down per share
Okay.
because it becomes less valuable. Just like if there's a surplus in supply, but I don't know if it's looking at it like that.
I was trying to think about where I answered this. When I was looking at the book.
Let's go back and look at the stocks.
Yeah, it's on page 261.
Sorry, I'm in chapter 11 because I was studying that. What page? 2 what?
61.
261.
I don't know why I picked that one.
So it's the price at which shares trade on stock exchange are determined by supply and demand for stock in these companies. The demand for stock and thus its price reflects people's perception of the corporation's future profitability. When people become optimistic about a company's future, they raise their demand for a stock and they bid up the price of a share of a stock. Conversely, when people's expectations doesn't say anything about when a company sells a stock,
Yeah, that's
it just says expectation. So I don't know how that aligns with the curriculum.
so the so I think you're right. It's got to be the supply increases,
Yeah.
but so it's got to be A because it's increasing the supply of the stock
Yeah.
because
So if you
it's giving more options. And that's the only one that talks about the supply of stock increases. So it has to be A just based on that, correct?
I guess I don't know. That just seems like that question doesn't really match what we've learned. I
Yeah,
mean,
because
we learned about inflation, but we didn't learn anything about, or we learned about loanable funds. We didn't learn anything about what happens when people sell new stock.
yeah, because I'm like, if the
Because you can not have a high stock level and still keep selling stocks. Hold on, maybe it's in this blue box.
oh, I thought I read these, but maybe I didn't.
No, let's just talk about.
Yeah, see, I thought I read that. And I don't. That just talks about like a dividends and profit sharing.
Yeah, I don't know how that really applies.
Why? Yeah, because I was reading all those little boxes. Okay, that makes no sense. Why it doesn't talk about?
Yeah, I would get a question that's like, if net income in a company is going to go up, would the supply of stock or would the price of stock increase? Because it says nothing about the supply of stock. So I guess stock.
Yeah,
I guess we could say stock is kind of like uh, loanable funds, right? So it's a part of loanable funds.
yeah. And so when
So
they
think about it.
sell,
If we think about it in the sense of loanable funds, then if they sell more stock, so if demand goes up, we shift the supply curve, or we shift the supply curve to the right, then price decreases.
yeah,
So I think we're because I mean,
yeah, because that's the only way to think of it. Because selling stocks puts more out, more.
yeah, well, it's loans to company, right? So when a company buys it, they do an investment, or when someone buys it,
Because
it's saving.
yeah, selling the stock you're offering. Well, yeah. Okay, I agree. It's got to. I think it's got to be. I think you're right. I think A is a good
Well,
because
I'm putting B, or sorry, A.
yeah, because I don't think it increases the price. That's for
No, it
sure.
doesn't. So yeah, because if the supply curve shifts to the right,
And the price has to
the
come
price
down.
goes down.
Because demand, just because they're selling it doesn't mean the demand's shifted. It just means
No, it
they're
doesn't say anything about
adding
demand.
more supply. Okay.
I'd be so mad if it does something about demand too. But I think that's why I think that's what that question's supposed to be about is loanable funds.
And I think that's why it's the only one that talks about the increase part.
Yeah.
So for supply anyway.
Okay. 9. I put A.
So did I.
10. I put B.
Me too.
For
Oh,
11, I put
hold on.
C.
Scrolled way past.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. 11 you put.
I put C.
So did I.
12. I put somehow I didn't put anything either for that one. What did I skip?
Okay. I put I in a question mark because that's investing.
I know I did this question. I think I never marked it down. Mandy purchased 68.2 shares in mutual funds for $1,500. Casey's purchases these shares contributes $1,500. Which magnitude of the identity? Yeah, because investment equals savings, right?
Yeah, isn't that right? So it had to be the I, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I
Technically,
put
mutual
that.
funds are savings.
Yeah. So I put I
Yeah.
because it's not the government. And
Yeah.
Anyway.
Which is weird because personal savings or private savings is income versus, so that's the one for national income. That's the
Hmm.
identity for national income then. So it's got to be I,
Yeah,
because yeah, okay.
I was pretty sure it was I, but
I mean, I hate that there's a none of the above are correct.
you know, I'm almost positive because when it talks about,
Well, even if you get it wrong, you can still say that. Well, we learned in the book that I equals S.
yeah, which is same,
Like the
yeah,
first thing we learned. Okay. 13. For an economy that engages in. Oh, I got that. I put B.
yeah. So did I.
14. I
Okay,
put B.
okay,
See,
okay.
how are A
So
and
I
B
went
not
back and
different?
read this. So I had A
But how are they not any different, those two? That's what I was wondering.
because when you, um, because it talks about the definitions for national savings and public savings. So
Well, public savings is part of national savings. So they would both go up, but I just feel like A and B are the same answer. Raise
yeah, wait, that yeah. So it says so if Y, C, and G remain the same, an increase in taxes would
raise national savings and public
raise
savings.
national savings and public savings,
But read B.
raise national savings and raise public. Oh, hang on. Do you think one of them was supposed to say private? Well,
I don't know, but it raises both. I mean, if you do the equation and you just put in fake
yeah,
numbers, it raises
because I was looking at that, and so I was like, it's got to raise, but I didn't look at B. I just saw that A said raises national savings and public savings.
I don't know, but if we put B and I get it wrong, I'd be real angry.
So which one should we pick?
I'm gonna put
Because
B
they're both the
because I feel
same.
like A should have been something else.
Okay, so B.
I feel like was supposed to be raise national savings and decrease public savings.
Yeah, or do you think B should have been decreased since it says raises national savings and public savings? Or
Well, I don't know. The C says leave national savings and public savings unchanged. Leave national savings unchanged and raise public savings. I don't know.
oh my gosh. I didn't even read B. That's so interesting because I just thought, oh, it raises both of them.
I don't know, but if A's right, I'm gonna argue that because
Because
that's just dumb.
because if you
There's no difference between those two answers. Like I'm trying to think of like any of the, how they try like they pull trick
yeah,
questions all the time.
because public savings is Y minus T minus
No, public savings is T minus G.
B. So if they well, wait, would it increase public savings then if you do T minus G?
Yeah, because you're raising taxes.
Yeah, so that's right, because that's what I read. That's what I remember
And the
reading that.
national savings is private savings versus public savings. So if public savings goes up, private savings goes up. So either one's right.
Okay, should we pick B then and go? And then if it's A, we'll fight it.
Yeah, because I think that's one of those has got to be a typo. I'm just not sure which one it is.
I didn't even read that last part, dang. So yeah, I knew it was raising though, so you're right. Okay, we'll do B. Make sure I put B now that yeah, okay.
Right. 15. I put A.
So did I.
16 C.
Yep,
17 I put B.
yep.
18 I put A.
Yeah, me too.
19 I put A. Oh,
Okay,
you do those two, right?
I hadn't quite read this, so
Okay, we can read over it.
Starting at point A, the enactment of investment tax credit would likely.
Yeah, so tax credit would push investment up, so it's shifts demand, so it has to go to point C.
Okay, because it increases demand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you get a credit, but it doesn't do supply, so it stays at C.
Yeah.
So increases it to 125 and the interest rate to 7. Okay, yep. Okay, I got it. I agree.
All right, 20, I put D. So suppose that Congress were to repeal an investment tax credit, what would happen in the market for loanable funds? So I figured if it went from A to C, it would just go back to A, right?
Yeah, so if it takes it away, it goes back to A. So it would be
I
the
put D.
demand, so the demand shift would go left, but the supply shift wouldn't do anything.
No, it wouldn't do anything. That's how I looked at it.
So which one did you pick?
But when you go over, hold on.
So you picked D.
Yeah, but there's one part
Yeah.
that talks about, it doesn't really talk too much about a tax cut. But I remember answering a question on the homework that I got wrong because I said something about, well, I didn't get this part wrong. So I mean, it's D because it's the same as the budget deficit.
Yeah. Because if they repeal an investment tax credit, yeah, the demand would go down, but it doesn't affect the supply.
No, because yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Oh wait, did I not save some of my answers? Hold on, I gotta make sure I have my answers in there.
So the two I'm going to be looking at, just in case we got wrong, are 3, and what was the other one?
15, is it?
3 and 14, I think it was.
14? Yeah, 14.
So 3 and 14.
Okay, so wait, we're gonna submit it. Hold on, I gotta go to submit. Oh, we got a bunch wrong.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we got 4 wrong. We missed the first one.
What?
It was a. Oh,
Oh, you're right. That's my bad. Oh, how did I get that wrong?
Oh,
Now that I'm rereading that, I'm like, that's just dumb.
Yeah.
I think we need to start reading the questions again.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because I think I just took it that I read it wrong. Okay, so that one we got wrong.
And
And
I
then
had it wrong. We got 3 right.
did we get it right? Oh, good.
We got 12 wrong. None of the above are correct. Ooh, we
Oh,
need to
we
fight
dated
that one.
that.
Because
We.
I equals S.
How is it not that?
Yeah, because literally the book says, because mutual funds is savings.
Yeah, I never go.
Savings equals I.
I stays in the equation.
Does that only, I mean, maybe that's only talking about national, because I think that only includes the national savings equation. But still, that's part of the national savings.
Yeah, it's so weird. I looked over that question a lot yesterday. Dang it. Oh, we did get 14 wrong. It's saying it's D.
What?
I don't.
How does that even make sense?
I didn't buy that at all.
The public savings goes up, national savings has to go up.
Let's see. Because S is national savings, right? Correct?
Yeah.
So if taxes increase, Y minus T minus C plus T minus G.
Oh, it won't increase because it also decreases it. It decreases
the private side.
Okay.
Okay.
We got 16.
Hey, wait. How is 16 wrong? It says in the book that it says right on page 267.
National savings are just savings.
Yeah. So it says which of the terms are interchangeable? That would be national and savings, right?
Well, honestly, I think both those answers are right. Because public savings and government tax revenue minus government spending is public savings. But government tax revenue minus government spending isn't a term.
Yeah,
It's a
like
phrase.
that one does not seem fair because it says right in the book called national savings or just savings.
Yeah, I want credit for that one. That's crap.
I think 16 definitely. 12, I'm still not sure how S doesn't equal I.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll post a video and then I'll shoot him an email about that question because I just hate that. Like these quizzes aren't hard, but they just throw in like honestly they throw things in that have the same exact. I
Yeah,
mean,
I guess.
I feel like I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say, well, savings can also be because like the equation for uh, private savings is S equals Y minus C minus G. But still, it says right there, it says this amount is called national savings or just savings. All
Yeah.
right. Well, I'll shoot him an email, then I'll post this video.
Okay,
That's
do I
frustrating.
have to shoot him an email as well, or?
Yeah, I would send him one too.
Okay,
The more complaints he gets, the better.
yeah. Okay, that's what I'll do too. So thank you for posting the video.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.